What would you choose? A healthy lifestyle or a slow death or cancer? Folks, the objective of this presentation is to build a healthier lifestyle by preventing tobacco related diseases and death, such as cancer, heart attack, and other diseases. Did you know that people who smoke around their kids, by the time their children are age 5, guess what? How many packs of cigarettes would they have inhaled involuntarily? Take a guess. 102 packs. Did you know that? And here, parents wish their kids a happy, long life. Have you ever seen a child born with a cigarette? Folks, 100% of human beings are born as non-smokers. Do you agree with me that a healthy life is a human right of every non-smoker? Look, you want to smoke and you are hell-bent on killing yourself, go kill yourself, but you have no right to kill another person who practices healthy habits. They have a right to healthy living. There are two types of smokers: those who light up, who are active smokers, and those who don't light up and don't want others to light up either, but they got no choice, who smoke involuntarily, called passive smokers. Let me share with you some facts on passive smoking. 1 out of 8 people who die of tobacco-related diseases is a non-smoker in India. Let me ask you, the slide you just see here, imagine if one of your loved ones was there. How would you like to have your brother or sister, father or mother, daughter, a close friend, anyone in that place? Could this ever happen to us? Or do we think it could never happen to me? My biggest question to those who smoke at home or at work or any public place, is that a responsible behavior? And if not, what right do they have to behave irresponsibly? Don't they have social obligations? How can a non-smoker escape the risks of involuntary smoke? Non-smokers have to become assertive. They have to make choices. There is a cost of action and there is a cost of inaction. When you see somebody smoking in a public place, you can either remain silent and suffer by default and be a victim to the derogatory consequences of passive smoking, or be active and assert yourself by going up and requesting them politely. If this doesn't do it, let me share with you some facts from experts in various areas. Every cigarette takes 7 minutes away from a person's life. And according to a professor at Harvard University, cigarettes contain 4,000 chemicals, and many of them are cancer-causing. My question is, when people know something is damaging to their health, they still continue. Why is that? Folks, anything and everything we do in life, we do for 2 reasons: either to gain a pleasure or to avoid a pain. Look at the people who smoke. You tell them it's bad for health, they know it anyway. And what is their answer? Knowing fully well that it is injurious, they continue by saying, it relaxes me, I enjoy it. The pleasure is too great. But one day they have a shooting pain in their body and they go to the doctor. And the doctor checks out and says, "Buddy, you got cancer. If you want to see the daylight tomorrow morning, you better stop right now." And they stop. Why? Because now the pain is much more than the pleasure. Folks, why go through learning the hard way? Let me ask you, would you take lighter fluid, candle wax, sewer gas, poison, toilet cleaners, and insecticides as part of your daily diet? Well, if you wouldn't, then why do you light up? Do you realize that every time we light up a cigarette, we are inhaling all these poisons and putting them into our body, which affects us mentally and physically all the way? Are you aware that 1 billion cigarettes are smoked every day in India? And about 2 people die per minute every 24 hours, round the clock, including Sunday. Well, let me just mention a few anyway. Bronchial diseases, tuberculosis, heart diseases, impotence, underweight babies, cancer. Folks, let me ask you, did you know that about 80% of lung cancer is caused by smoking? Isn't that horrendous? And isn't it avoidable? 80% of lung cancer is caused because of smoking? Well, this presentation is directed to the concerned adults and the youth both, for the simple reason the adults either direct or misdirect the youth. And close to 90% of people become smokers before the age of 19. Hence, this is directed towards them. Because of this studies and surveys, laws in many countries have changed and advertising for cigarettes have been banned. Guess what? Till the study came, who was sponsoring some of the world's greatest sporting events? Cigarette companies, because they knew exactly the age group of people, they knew the impressionable age people, they knew who were vulnerable. And they got people hooked right at early ages, and they continued going into the future. Are you aware that every 2 seconds, one child in India tries tobacco for the first time? According to a study, about 50% of teenagers think it is cool to smoke. It makes you look attractive. Children and youngsters are vulnerable because they are impressionable. Television influences them. Role models influence them either in a positive manner or a negative manner. What they see on the screen, they want to emulate them. Hence, when they see an actor or celebrity smoking, people take on it. They think it is cool. They think it is macho, not realizing that the